Hey Lawn Care Nation, so I thought I'd do a quick video on this little electric log splitter I just picked up at a store in Canada called Princess Auto. It's like the Harbour Freight Tools or Tractor Supply of Canada. So this particular design here seems to be a very common design that I've seen sold under various different name brands and all types of stores and online. This particular one is a performance-built 5-ton. Like I say, it's a really common design that I've seen sold under many different brands. It's probably made, at the same factory or by the same manufacturer, and just, sold under different name brands. So let's take a closer look at it. So like I said, this one is a performance-built 5-ton electric log splitter. It seems to be very well made. It's very heavy. It's over 110 pounds. It's a two-handed operation for safety purposes, so you have to have one hand depressing the button there while your other hand is controlling the lever. The nice thing about this model is that once you're done splitting your wood and you let go of those buttons, it self-retracts and gets ready for the next log. So that's pretty handy. On the end here, you've got your bleed screw for the hydraulic pump, so you got to make sure that you have this open like I do here. It's got some of the threads kind of cut off there to allow the cylinder to breathe and allow air in and out as it's going. So you want to make sure that you release that completely so that you don't damage any of the seals if excessive pressure builds up. And then you have to make sure that you tighten it back up if you're going to transport it or tip it, so that your hydraulic fluid doesn't leak out. It's got a couple of transport wheels there, and then a handle on this side. The unit comes fully assembled except for this handle here and the front legs there, so that's the only thing that you got to put together. Take a look at the other side. There's the handle on the back, and it's got your electric cord there with the plug on it. So over the summer here, I built this woodshed or wood crib, and I filled it with firewood from my fire pit here at my recreational property. But I split all of this wood the old-fashioned way using an axe, and as you can imagine, that takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. So when I saw this little electric log splitter on sale for a really good price, I thought it'd be the perfect tool to pick up and to have here at the campsite readily available for me to be able to chop some wood anytime I need to get firewood ready to season. And I've actually got a bunch of rounds ready to go that I was going to chop by hand here, but I think we'll test out that log splitter and see what it can do. Okay, so I got it plugged in and loaded up, so let's see what it can do. That was super easy. That second try I did, looks like it was right on a knot or something. So in the instructions say if you ever have any issues with it, just to rotate the log a little bit and try to find a different point of attack. You can see here that big knot sitting right there, right where I was trying to get it. So let's see if we can split this in a different area on the other side. there's that same knot. I'm going to try it out going from the other end. You can see that self-retraction feature is really handy. This one's heavy. That one's got some big knots. A bunch of knots there. So there you have it, Lawn Care Nation. You can see I made a little bit of a dent on the firewood pile of rounds that I needed to chop up. Overall, that performance built 5-ton log splitter seems to be a very capable tool. Actually quite surprising on what it's capable of for such a small little tool. So as I said previously, these little electric log splitters I've seen sold under various different name brands. They all seem to have one thing in common, and that is positive reviews and people saying that they've provided years and years of really good service to them. So as far as this performance built 5-ton model goes, I'd say that it's a pretty capable tool. Really surprising on how well it actually performed, being my first time using one of these. And would definitely recommend one if you've got some firewood to chop up, either for your home or for camping and campgrounds like in my scenario. Like you saw in the video there, seemed to easily go through the rounds that I was putting through it. The only time it had any sort of trouble was with a direct sort of contact with a knot, and all that's required in those situations is just to turn the round slightly to a different position to basically just chop around the knot, and it seems to work really well. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you use one of these small little 5-ton electric log splitters. So that's it for this one, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.